Okay, I'm sorry, Ms. Fosberg. Tell me, how are you?
Very well. I'm here for Francisco Hernandez.
This opening exchange sets the stage for a classic bond violation hearing. The judge immediately cuts to the chase, and you can already feel the tension. It's clear that this isn't Mr. Hernandez's first rodeo, and the judge isn't messing around. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were walking on thin ice?
In jail or on bond?
He's on bond.
Oh, he's got a bond violation.
Yes,
Do
Judge.
you mind having him approach, please?
And Judge, there is a representative from the bonding company here in court.
Failed to go test when you were ordered to test. I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test, and you're to come back. If you ever miss again, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand? Okay, I'm sending him now for a test. He has to come back. All right. Take a seat, please, sir.
Yes, so Your Honor, I do understand that the drug test did come back positive. I would ask that the court not revoke his bond, or if it does, to set it at a low amount. And the reason for that is, first of all, this is just a first violation. I'd also ask the court to consider that Mr. Hernandez's mother is waiting outside in the hallway with his baby sister. Whatever the bond is, she's going to pay it. So any amount of bond, it's really just going to punish her. So we would just ask.
I don't even know what he tests positive for.
According to pretrial services, it's THC and alcohol, Judge.
Can you tell me about the felony case that he has, please? Because I don't remember what it is.
The felony case is a tampering case, Your Honor. On January 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a discharged firearm call in a residence. A resident told the law enforcement officer that she heard shots and then saw a green four-door vehicle speed away. Law enforcement officer found a vehicle that matched the description parked illegally in the same residential area. As the law enforcement officer pulled up behind the car, multiple males exited, and the law enforcement officer activated his lights and sirens, and the males began to obey on foot for approximately 100 yards until the law enforcement officer was detained. A resident videoed the defendant toss a weapon in front of the residence and he evaded on foot. The gun was recovered, and the defendant's clothing matched that of the male who tossed the weapon.
So the felony was that he tossed the weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the evading is he just takes off because of this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you go grab Mom, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me give her that book. I had that figure, Donner.
Thank you. Look, what do you say?
Your son is charged with 2 serious felonies,
Yes.
and I'm trying to do everything in my power trouble. I have ordered him not to use drugs or alcohol, and he's testing positive for drugs or alcohol. How do I get it to stop?
When he had the monitor, everything was okay. I'm gonna be very honest with you. When he had the monitor, everything was fine. He wasn't going anywhere. And I think that's what kept him on track. But right now, without the
Someone
monitor,
take it off?
as soon as they took it off, he just felt like, I guess, it wasn't a big of a deal to him, probably. I mean, he's still a kid. And I don't, like I told him, it's not that, like, I know you think it's easy or whatever, but it's not. It's really serious what you're going through right now. And I tried to get him to understand that.
My only issue is that I'm going to put on him now. He knows that he violates, and mommy's just going to bond him out.
Oh, no.
And he's going to sit here and
Already.
I'm going to do whatever I want because mommy's going to bond me out.
I talked to him, I go, this is the first and last time I'm helping you. And I support him with everything, and he knows it, whether he's right or wrong. He's my kid, I'm going to support him. But if he's wrong, of course, I'm going to let him know and make him see and understand why he's wrong. I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, oh, no, it's okay, don't worry about it. No, because it's not okay. What he's doing is not okay.
Help me help you. I'm trying to do everything in my power to keep you from getting a 25-year sentence because you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Agree.
When someone shoots a gun, the bullet goes up, it goes down, it ricochets. Let me give you a piece of perspective. If I say, hey, Mr. Hernandez, help me out. I need some money because my mom needs to go on operation. I'm gonna go hit up this bank. And I say, hey, come on. All you got to do is drive. I'm gonna go get it, and then we're gonna go out. You didn't know this, but I go in there and I kill 4 cops, right? And then I run out to the car. I got a big bag of money. We take off. You drive me out.
This is a masterclass in judicial storytelling. The judge uses a vivid, hypothetical scenario involving a bank robbery and murder to explain the law of parties. This legal principle states that you can be held criminally responsible for the actions of others if you were involved in the crime, even if you didn't directly commit the act. It's a powerful way to illustrate the potential consequences of hanging out with the wrong crowd. Did this example hit home for you? It certainly did for me.
Who gets charged with capital murder?
Both.
What's that?
It's called the law of parties. You didn't know that I was going to do that. Had you known, you wouldn't have gone. But if you're hanging out with a bunch of people and they're shooting guns and it ricochets and it kills someone, who gets charged?
Everybody. He knows that.
You are making
Never
decisions.
for him.
You are 18 years old and you are not allowed to use. I have made that a condition of your bond. And I'm going to tell you now, the next time you violate any of my condition, I'm going to make your bond so high you're going to have hair falling out. Do you understand? I don't care. Jesus is here with you. The next time. You understand?
So,
I'm now going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're consuming alcohol. And I'm also giving you a curfew. If I find that you're out in the middle of the night, I'm going to rip you a new one. Do you understand? This system will not fail you. And I'm going to stay on top of it until you do start doing right. Is he in school? What is he doing?
He's in school and he works. When there's no classes during the week, he works. But on Saturdays, he does work. Every Saturday, he works.
Okay.
They leave the house between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.
What?
Yeah, because he has to live with his dad. His dad goes there.
Oh, okay, so he's going with that?
Yeah, he goes with dad.
Wonderful.
And he comes back with dad, or I pick him up if he
Okay,
works early.
I want to give him a curfew.
Okay.
I will go with whatever you think is appropriate. Okay.
Whatever you want, I'm okay with.
I just don't want him out in the middle of the
Oh, me
night.
neither.
As long as you're working, as long as you're. But if you're clowning with friends, it's not going to happen. So any of the co-defendants that in this case, no hanging around with, you will get tested 50 days from today. If I find that you're still using,
That's beautiful.
you know what's going to happen. You know what the expectation is.
Yes.
You now know you have no one to bond you out. So that the next time you make a decision out there that's not a good decision, you will be stuck like Chuck. Do you understand? Okay? I don't like to put people in jail for the sake of putting people in jail. I want to ensure that we're all on the same page. And that's why I wanted you here. So I know that you and I are on the same page. As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Yes.
Whatever you need, all you need to do is let me know, here, you mind give. So if you ever need anything,
so much.
just let us know and we're there for, if he starts acting a fool because anything, if he's not telling you, if you tell him to jump and he doesn't say how high, just call me and let me know.
I've never had an issue with that. My issue is always like right now, just him leaving the house and not saying anything. That's my only issue. But other than
You
that,
don't have permission to do that anymore.
he's not a disrespectful kid. He makes bad choices. Like I tell him, you guys are not dumb. Yeah, choose the wrong crowd, make the wrong decisions. But other than that, I've never had an issue with him, to be honest.
You speak Spanish. You understand Spanish? Dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres.
Very true.
That's what life is. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
Thank you. Come on, baby.
may I be excused?
Yes, sir. I have to wait until pre-trial releases
No,
you.
ma'am. Levanta ese y tirarlo a la basura. No, hermana, got it. Go, chúpale. Go.
Ready? Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Judge B. Simons. And so it's my understanding there's no alcohol. He's got a device also already, I think, or at least we can double check.
All right, sir. You are Mr. Kubler.
Kubler, yes, sir.
Kubler. Mr. Kubler, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. I see. So that he's also charged with abandonment. Is it out of the same transaction?
Yeah, we had a long discussion with him this morning.
I don't know anything about it. Let's find out what's going on, please.
On April 11th, 2025, an officer was dispatched to an unknown incident or accident, excuse me, and noticed a vehicle, a pickup truck, illegally parked in the front yard of the residence. There were fresh tires, skid marks, a broken wheel, and axle visibly appeared to be damaged from the Ram truck to a legally parked red Jeep Compass. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant, and then, sorry guys, it said the damage to the Jeep was brought on $5,000. The defendant admitted to driving the truck. Was later identified. The officer also made contact with the wheel witness, who said that he witnessed the defendant in the white truck in the driver's seat behind the wheel and observed him exit the vehicle from the driver's side door. Upon exiting the vehicle, the wheel witness observed he was not stumbling. And then the wheel witness observed slurred speech and strong odor of alcohol beverage emitting from the defendant's breath and person. The defendant also admitted that he was trying to clear the scene and go home, but his vehicle was stolen. The officer made contact with the defendant, who was detained, and noticed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. And the officer then conducted a standardized field sobriety test, where he witnessed. Sorry, Your Honor, the DIMS leaves off and does not show the standardized field sobriety test results. The officer asked the defendant his intoxication level. The defendant said he was at a 6 out of 10. The defendant said he does not believe it was safe to operate his motor vehicle at this level of intoxication, but had an 11-year-old passenger.
He did not.
I'm sorry, he did not. He did not. I apologize. Just a moment to see if I can.
Judge, I'm going to tell you that's kind of where the DWI investigation stops. The first response that I have is that no field sobriety tests were performed. It also, the credibility of the wheel witness was never discussed in the DIMS, whether the officer found them credible and reliable, etc. So I really can't make a lot of sense out of.
It's like
Mickey Mouse is writing these reports? This judge is not holding back. It's a rare and incredibly candid moment that exposes a potential weakness in the prosecution's case. The judge is clearly frustrated by the lack of detail and credibility. In the police report regarding the DWI case, particularly the absence of field sobriety test results and information about the witness's reliability. This kind of judicial scrutiny is essential for ensuring fair trials. What are your thoughts on the judge's blunt assessment?
the DIMS you're reading these like going through a drive-through, man. I mean, really, who's writing the reports?
Yes, you're right.
Over and over and over. I mean, really.
Trying to see if I can find anything else.
Case after case, we're just.
So Judge, things don't say it, don't say what is the results of those fan revealed sobriety tests, and we do not have an officer back there.
How on earth am I supposed to find probable cause when Mickey Mouse is writing these reports?
I don't say, I don't know why it's not in the DIMS. Obviously, we didn't write it in here. We represent what is written in there, and so I understand your frustration. I'm highly frustrated.
Mr. Kubler, I'm going to find no probable cause in your case. Don't kill anyone. You know, every single day on the news, how many people die in our county because of a DWI? How many? Every single day. We lead the nation in alcohol-related collisions and fatalities because of boneheaded moves that are made day in, day out. Now, this is not to say that they may not indict this case at a later time, but be whatever, just don't kill someone, please. Take a seat, please, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks.